Oh, I'm doing this while doing my classes. Hold on. All I smell is pepper. Jesus. Ignore the class in the background if you can hear it. This is my first time playing this. It's called Among Us. Basically, you're either a crew or an imposter, and the crew has to try and survive and get stuff done. The imposter will be the person trying to murder everybody. It's murder mystery, basically. Murder mystery. And Mike herself is learning how to do this.
Okay, I'm looking for Dylan Black. He might be late. He was late yesterday. Looking for Ian Manuel.
I've been playing around with this little thing for a while, so.
Looking for Jacqueline Smith. Looking for Jaden Guess. I see you.
Ooh, that wasn't too hard.
Looking for Lucas Pham. I see you.
I've got to get used to this.
For Melanie DeWay. I see you.
Is there a way to turn the sensitivity down?
Missing a few people today. Hope y'all are doing well. Okay, once again, looking for Chance Garner, Dylan Black, Ian Manuel. Okay, Ian, I see you now. Kendra, I see you now.
Yeah, I'm doing this while I'm in the middle of class. So if I suddenly stop and you suddenly can't hear anything, don't be all too surprised.
I don't know if this affected you yesterday, but by lunchtime in the afternoon, Google Drive slowed down to a crawl, and even Google put out that they had issues. Apparently, schools
Apparently, I'm now the killer. I'm going to go murder somebody.
Google. So that was quite an experience yesterday. And I wasn't able. I had to finish my class just early because I was limited in what I could do. But I'm going to try to start getting things posted way in advance so that if we do have technology issues, I won't be slowed down. Anyway, okay, in the chat window, you've got a link to the attendance policy. Y'all, this is Blythewood High School's attendance policy. This should have been emailed to you. Okay, here's a link here that has a lot of information.
Can I salvage everything?
From your parents. Okay, all kinds of links here.
I can kill you now.
And this just base form. Now this form is hosted on our Google Classroom. Okay, it's in a screen.
Yeah,
and on
I
this
pretend to be
page,
doing that, but I can't
the
interact
most
with it.
The most updated announcement for you. Okay, then over on classwork, after a few days, I'll shuffle them over to the classwork tab under helpful documents. Okay. Anyway, that attendance policy, you have to fill out this form.
Anyway, I'm gonna be on here for a while, and I'll be actually.
You have to watch the class video and then do some type of duty
assignment. I'll be playing a game maybe tomorrow, but right now I'm just playing with it.
I've had pretty good attendance in all of my classes, but apparently some folks are checking out, not even coming to class, which is
Can
not
I
cool.
slam the emergency button?
So anyway, just wanted to review that with you and remind you of that. Okay, so next thing I need to talk to you about is map testing. Tomorrow, okay, the State Department is making us do this. They want some type of assessment, some type of hard fact figures on their students across the state, okay? So all ninth graders across the state will be taking this map reading test tomorrow, okay? Y'all, it's on the honor system, okay? If you really want to check yourself and your reading skills, you'll try to do the best you can, and I'll get you your results for you. Okay, so basically tomorrow there will be no Google Meet. Okay, about 10 minutes before class begins, I'll email you all of the directions, the password, and all that kind of stuff. But in the meantime, you can go ahead
There's
and
no
go
one
to
left.
the Google
There shouldn't be
Classroom
anybody
link.
left.
It has directions here, and these directions I think should have already been emailed to you from our administrator here at Blythewood High School. And y'all, if you have taken math in middle school, this should be familiar to you. Okay. And
Might as well
here is
try
the
a
email
regular
that
game
I
while I
will
got
send
time.
to you tomorrow about 10 minutes before class. Okay. And it's a reminder of all the directions. I'll also have our session name and password set up for you. And I will be sitting here in my classroom while you all are taking the test at home. Okay, so I'm going to be right here in my classroom. If you have any issues while you're at home trying to log into this map test, you can call my classroom phone that's right there at the bottom of this email that I'll send you. Anyway, when you do call the school, it'll run through the whole menu. For athletics, press 6. For the health room, press 5. Whatever, you can just go ahead and punch in my extension here. Okay. I
Complete random.
can't hear her. I've got my microphone on, and I've forgot to record, so I'm gonna record that now. Ryan, can you hear me now?
Game.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I can now.
Okay, great. Okay. Where was I? Let's go back to this. Okay. So anyway, so that's tomorrow. Okay, no Google Meet tomorrow. You'll log on, and I'll send you the directions about 10 minutes before class, and it's on the honor system. Do the best you can. Okay.
Ooh.
Close reading strategies. I was going to talk to you about this today, but I think I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on to some discussion questions for the Streets of Memphis story that you were supposed to read on your own last night. Tell me about that story. Did you listen to the audio and did it work, or did you just read it on your own? Tell me in the chat, or you can unmute yourself.
Welcome.
Read it on my own.
This fast.
Okay. So I'm seeing here the audio worked and you read it on your own. Good. Okay. So if you go to Classroom and go to week 2, okay, every week I'll have a new heading for you here in Classroom in the classwork tab, and I'll have a Google presentation for you with everything for the week, and I'll just keep adding the days to it like I've done here. I'll just keep adding the days. As you see, Thursday and Friday are blank. Anyway, where'd the Classroom go? Okay. All right, Streets of Memphis yesterday. Y'all, whenever you took, I need to explain something to you. Whenever you take a Google form on Google Classroom does not know that you submitted a Google form. The only way around that is if I limit you to one chance and I count it as like a test. So then it'll sync with the grade book and your grade will automatically be loaded in PowerSchool. However, I use Google Forms to as a self-check for yourself. You can try and submit it, check your answers, try it again, submit it, check your answers. It's like a learning tool. Okay, so that's why Google Classroom, it doesn't know which grade to upload into the grade book.
Flew over my head.
So
My
that
birds
means
are
I
out.
just have to come
Jesus
behind you
Christ.
and hurry up and get those grades
It
entered
was
from the
you.
spreadsheet. Now here's
Ooh,
one thing
perfect.
about the spreadsheet though.
Can we start now?
About these Google Forms, y'all, whenever I give you chances to do them again and again for a better grade, that means if you make like a 1, you need to try it again. Okay? I had some people make them like a 1 or a 2 and they just quit. Okay? But what I'm looking for is for you to take it one time and then you take it again and make a better score, maybe take it again and make a better score. That's how you learn from these. Okay? So do these more than once to check yourself. Okay. All right. So on Google Classroom, if you'll find under week 2 the Streets of Memphis discussion questions, and go ahead and pull those up. Streets of Memphis discussion questions.
Who is the imposter? What can I miss? I'm already. I can barely.
And what I've thought about doing is just going through these together. And
well, yeah, that happened.
Answers. If you want to type the answers,
I've been murdered.
That's fine. If you can keep up with the clicking and switching tabs and everything, or if you know how to split your screen at home. I know your Chromebooks are small and they're kind of old. Or if you just want to wait till I upload these as notes, you can do that as well.
I can't speak. I'm dead.
Okay, we're going to go through these together.
Red killed me right here.
So, number 1, do you remember from the story, how does the author, Richard Wright, oh, I need to tell you something first, in case you're wondering. Y'all, on these questions, it says reading check for the Streets of Memphis from Black Boy, okay? I think I mentioned this to you yesterday, but the story that we read, it was scanned from our textbook. It's actually an excerpt, and I have it actually marked in here.
Yeah.
It's actually an excerpt from this whole autobiography from Richard Wright. Okay, Richard Wright was a black man in the 1930s and 40s, and he lived in Tennessee. And Tennessee was considered the South. So as you know from our ugly American history, the 1930s and 40s, that was not a good time period. Okay, to be a black male. So
you murdered me. Now I must forever follow you around. How did you get up there? I swear I gotta put my birds in my cage.
I like that story that we read is because at the end he rises above and he becomes a young man. So anyway, that's why sometimes for the story you might see it say Black Boy, but that's the title of his autobiography. Hope you can see that. Okay. All right, so how does the author Richard Wright make his hunger seem memorable and real?
By saying it a lot?
He does repeat it a lot. Very good. He does. What else does he do in the story? How does he describe hunger?
He said something like sitting at your bed watching you, something like that.
Very good. Who am I talking to?
Oh, this is Ryan.
Ryan. Y'all, by the time I have like 12 tabs open, so by the time I click over and try to see whose mic is off, you've already muted yourself again, so I can't see. So, yes, he uses personification to explain how hunger stood at his bedside and was like a real person. Okay?
Sure, you saw that.
You can split your screens or whatever, or click back and forth and type.
Did you not see that? Is it the power one?
Just want to wait till I upload this as notes. That's fine too. How does Wright's mother respond to him?
You blind bat.
What does she do, y'all?
Are we all first time players here?
She tells him that we are not put up with it.
You're thinking of when he was chasing the boys. I'm thinking about
She told him to go.
Yes, very good. Who was that? Is that Ryan? Y'all, I don't know if I told you this yesterday, but I'm going to make a chart of your names and the pictures that you sent me so I can really get to know you, because most of y'all have like your avatar or your whatever showing, and that's fine. I don't mind. I didn't want to be on camera today either, but I do have those pictures and I will be using those to get to know you. So, okay, so why do you think Wright asks him about his father? She says, as he's complaining, she says, "Where's your father?"
Because he brings the food home. He has a job.
Okay. But their father is not around, or hasn't been around. So she wants him to begin realizing that they need to make a life of their own without him. Y'all, as you read this, how old do you think?
I'm sorry, I
How
had
old
to
do
do
you
it.
think Richard Wright was in the story?
Y'all gonna die. Get off
Very
my
good.
phone book.
Very good. Somewhere between 9, 11, and 12. He was not old enough yet to go get his own job, but he was old enough to try to start, becoming a young man. Very good. Actually, he's a little bit young to become a young man, but back in the day, kids kind of grew up fast. Okay, so she starts talking to him kind of realistically about number 4, about their situation and how, he was going to have to start taking some responsibility. What do you think? Y'all, considering their situation, she's hardworking and she's realistic about their situation. She really didn't have a choice. She had to start preparing him because I guess she knew that the father was not coming back. Y'all, considering the time period, okay, considering that Richard Wright wrote this in the 1930s, 1940s, he was a black man in Tennessee, which was considered the South, okay? We could look at this from
Oh,
a
somebody gotta go.
historical view.
I'm doing this
A
while I'm in
historical
class.
view, what might have happened to his dad, or we can look at it from just a realistic, contemporary, modern view. Anything could have happened. So put in the chat window, what do you think might have happened to the dad? Very good, Ikendra. Very good, Tamaya. Very good, Ryan. Dorian, he just took off. Right. Dorian,
Oh,
very
yes.
good. He might have gotten killed, y'all.
Goodbye.
Okay. Whenever you read things, you can look at them historically for the time period in which they were
Yes.
written. Okay. In the 1930s
I'll
and
do
40s,
another
a black
video
man in
on this
Tennessee,
a little
y'all,
bit
he could have
later,
easily been
because I
accused
still
and
gotta
wrongly
do these
accused of a
last few
crime.
classes.
Okay.
So
And
I'll be
been sent to
uploading
jail.
again later for the
Still
third
happens today,
time.
okay?